How's it guys, welcome back to Black Overland. A few weeks ago, a company called Power Plus approached me and asked me if I wanted to do a review of one of their throttle controllers. Now I've actually been wanting to install one of these in my truck for quite a while now, so I jumped at the opportunity and they posted it and I've just received it. Nice little neat package. Today I'm going to do the install and then we'll take it for a spin and we'll see what difference it makes to the ride. Enjoy! So in the box got the main Power Plus controller. This is a little interface where you can select your different operating modes. It seems to have a wired connection to this. So this is the plug and play part that fits between the throttle cable and the accelerator pedal. It's literally a plug and play, and that I imagine is where all the brains are, inside that module there. We've also got some little cable ties to neaten everything up and a little user manual too. Okay, so here is my accelerator pedal. This is not a mechanical accelerator, it is an electronic accelerator. So this is the normal connection that goes to the car's computer. All we're going to do is take this off, it clips off, and put the new module between here, and it's that easy. So I've installed it just to the left of the steering wheel here. Just make sure that you clean the dashboard before you stick it down. It's got some double-sided tape there, but you want it to be a clean surface. I installed this here because this cable runs out to the right, and I can just run that cable down the steering column to the main unit down there. I can still see it when I'm driving. And also what's noteworthy is that it's got an automatic light detector, so it adjusts the brightness of the display depending on the ambient lighting, which is nice. If you're driving at night, it's not going to be blinding you. It's interesting, I just put it straight into sport mode from normal mode, and immediately it's much more responsive. I mean, maybe for driving around the suburbs, probably a little bit too responsive. I wouldn't like to have that temptation on my hands on a wet road. Now obviously it's not actually giving your car more power, it's just creating the impression that you've got much more power because of the way it's changing down the gears. A much faster gear shift, which gives you like a little bit of a little feeling of power. That is yeah, that is quite impressive. Must admit, it really does feel like I got an extra 20 horsepower going on here, which I know I don't. It's just creating that impression that I do. So if I now change it down to let's put it on economy, right? So now I'm in economy mode. Each different level has 1 to 9 different settings. So you don't just have sport, you have sport 1, sport 2, all the way down to sport 9, which gives you an incredible amount of control over the way that your car responds. Now, I'm in economy 8, which I imagine would probably be the most economic way I could drive apart from economy 9. And I noticed straight away that the car just feels a lot more docile, I suppose is a good word to use. I think probably in this mode you definitely save fuel, but God, now it feels, honestly it feels like I've lost horsepower. So I probably don't think that I would use the economy mode at all. Let's try lower that economy setting. So I'm just fiddling with it here, and I've now got an economy 1. That's better, that's much better. Okay, I can deal with that, that's good. So economy 8, too extreme for my liking, but you know, if you're a conservative driver and you really are concerned with how much fuel they're using, probably the higher economy settings will be suitable for you. It's just not really my cup of cake. Cup of tea, slice of cake. Okay, I'm going to try and get in the highway and see how it feels there. Right, I'm entering the highway now. I've got it an A2.8. So I'm at a 80 k's an hour and RPM about 1,500. get an opening here. Put my foot down and let's... Yeah, that's something, eh? Okay, now on 130 at 5,000. Okay, so it's definitely pushing the rev limiter much higher than it would under normal driving mode. What I was finding coming down to the highway is the EC1 is probably about the same as your normal driving mode, and then the more you increase it, the more extreme and economical it becomes. I'm not too certain I would use the economy mode so much. I'd probably stay in the A2, which is the sporty mode, and now if I change it to A3, oh yeah, that's like 150. Should probably try and be a little bit more responsive on video here. Okay, before I get too excited, let's pause the video and let's go to the Power Plus Africa website. So these are the guys that contacted me. They've got a really nice website. You can see they offer free shipping on all orders within South Africa. And if we go to Toyota, they do also offer the throttle controllers on the other major brands within the country. You can see if you scroll down here, here's your FJ Cruiser module, and you do also have other controllers for other vehicles, for instance the Prado, the 200 series. And if we go to the FJ Cruiser, here it is here. So this is the power control unit. It's 1799, free shipping within South Africa. And the guys from Power Plus Africa have been good enough to offer us a 100 Rand discount too. So if you go to the website, add it to your cart, and then you put in the discount voucher, Black Overland, and you'll get 100 Rand off the unit with free shipping within South Africa too. So it's powerplusafrica.com, and the discount code that you put into the website here is Black Overland. Visit the site, guys. You won't regret it, I promise you. To feel that responsiveness, I mean, it feels like a completely different vehicle. It's incredible. Just a word of advice, don't make the same mistake I made. Don't install it where I put it. I can't see it. And it's very frustrating having to lean forward and try and see it and change the modes. And you will want to change the modes, I promise. Unless you just keep it in performance all the time. But try and keep it, when you install it, try and keep it somewhere visible so that you can actively see it. It'll make your life quite a bit easier. I want you guys to listen to this. Okay, I'm in second now. That's quite nice. For those of you who've driven or own or have owned an FJ Cruiser, you're probably aware that it's normally it's a throttle happy car. So if you're accelerating, it's normally pretty quick. I think it's 0 to 100 is sub 8, which is great for driving around town and as a daily driver on the roads. But when you're in an off-road situation, for instance game viewing or rock crawling, I found that lurch, it just jumps forward, is a little bit inappropriate. Sometimes you just want to be able to creep forward slowly, and I found that it just struggles to get into the right low speed. So I think for off-roading, rock crawling, game viewing and game park, stuff like that, I'll probably keep it in the economy mode, and then that will give me a much slower acceleration, which will be much more suitable for those conditions. I'll have to do that in another video though. We're still under lockdown, so the trails are all closed. We'll only get to those, I think, in probably 2 weeks or so. Then I'll head out there and we can do another full-length video on off-roading with a throttle controller. That's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Black Overland. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate any comments below. Drop any comments in the below, and I'll see you guys next time on Black Overland. Cheers.